Okay, so we are going to do our letters. We're going to do uppercase A uses the whole line. Then we're going to do a lowercase a. So what I do for a lowercase a is I make a C. I come up and down. Uppercase B, I use the whole line. Lowercase b, I use the whole line. I go down, trace it halfway up and over. Uppercase C, I use the whole line. Lowercase c looks exactly the same, and I just use half the line. Uppercase D, I use the whole line. And then I come up and I use the whole line to finish my D. Lowercase d, I make a C shape. I come up and then back down. Lowercase e, I use the whole line and I trace the upper line, the middle line, and the lower line. For a lowercase e, I do a turtle shell and then I come all the way around. Uppercase F, I use the whole line. I trace the upper and the middle line. And then for the lowercase, it uses the whole line. I come all the way down and then I cross on the dotted line. For an uppercase G, I make a C. I come up and then I trace over. Lowercase g, I make a C shape. It uses half the line. I come up, I go into the hot lava, and I go back down, and then I make this little curve. Uppercase H, I use the whole line. I make 2 lines down, and I cross in the middle. Lowercase h, I use the whole line. I go down, come halfway up, and over. I use the whole line. I cross at top and I cross on the bottom. Lowercase I use half the line and then I make a dot. J, I use the whole line, come all the way up, cross on the upper line. J, I use half the line, go into the hot lava, I make a hook, and then I make a dot. Uppercase K looks the same way as a lowercase k, except for there's one difference. For my uppercase K, I make a line down, I make a line up, and a line down. For my lowercase k, I start out the same way, but instead of going up here, I start right here. I make a half a line, and then a half a line. Uppercase L, I make a line down and then cross at the bottom line. My lowercase l, I just use the whole line. Easy. M, I make a line down, I make another line down that goes just to the dotted line. I make a line up and then a line down. Lowercase m, I do a half a line down, trace it back up, and I go over and over. N, I make a line down, then I make another line down, and then I go up. Lowercase n, start at half the line, make a line down, trace it up, and over. O, use the whole line, I just make a nice big circle. And then a lowercase o, I use half the line, same letter. P, I make a whole line down, come back up, and I make a line to the middle line. Lowercase p, I start at the dotted line, I make a line down, trace it up, and over. Q, I make an O, and then I make a tail. Lowercase q, I make a C shape, come up, go down, and then I make a little check mark. R, I make a line down, make a P, and then come down with a tail. Lowercase r, I make a line down, trace it up and over. S, fills the whole line, and my lowercase s looks exactly the same, but it only uses half the line. Uppercase T, we make a line down and then we cross up here. Lowercase t, we make a line down and I cross on the dotted line. Uppercase U uses the whole line. Lowercase u looks almost the same. We use half the line and then we come down. V. So for V, it looks exactly the same. Our uppercase uses the whole line. Our lowercase uses only half the line. W. I use half the line for the lowercase and I use the whole line for my uppercase. So the whole line and then same looking letter, but I just use half the line. X, same thing. It looks exactly the same. The uppercase uses the whole line. The lowercase uses half the line. And then Z uses the whole line and half line. They look exactly the same. Now there's a letter in between here, and that is a Y, and an uppercase Y looks like a V. So you can either do it like that or you can do it like this. Either way, that's our first step, and then you make a tail. And then our lowercase is going to be a slanted line down, and then we go into the hot lava with our tail. And then we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then an 11 is a 1 and a 1. What comes next after 1? 2. Our 12 is a 1 and a 2. What comes next after 2? A 1 and a 3. 13, 14, 15, 16 is a 1 and a 6. 17 is a 1 and a 7. 18 is a 1 and an 8. 19 is a 1 and a 9. And a 20 is a 2 and a 0. Now we're going to do our sounds. A makes a, B makes b, C makes k, and D makes d. E makes e, F makes f, G makes g, and H makes h. I makes I, J makes j, K makes k, and L makes l. M makes m, N makes n, O makes ah, and P makes p. Q makes qua, R makes S makes s, and T makes t. U makes a, V makes v, W makes w, and X makes x. Y makes y, Z makes z. And in 8 minutes, 15 seconds, you are done, my friend. Have a good week, and I will see you next video.